Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I got itch on my knee. Welcome to my channel, Sirena Barefoot Gypsy. So I was leaning back in this recliner, but anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I was watching yesterday. I was watching some ghost something paranormal something or whatever, and this came to me. 33. It was so there was a lady that had a jinn attached to her or something, right? So it was this witch. No, that was a different one. The witch one. Anyway, no, it was the same. Interesting. Two different stories, both with a witch. Okay, anyway, 101. What was brought up to me immediately was the whole it was so when they were there to find out what was bothering them, 122, and then get rid of it, but the jinn was attached to this one woman, and she was connected to wherever it was in the house, right? And the one psychic guy, or whatever he is, she did not like him. 151, he irritated her. And what I kept hearing is like, their demon gets irritated by your light, by you. So that's why I was supposed to bring this part up. And hey, how's it going? We're going to call this, I wanted to call it Freaky Friday. It'll either be Freaky Friday or Frickin' Friday. Anyway, fun? No, not for Friday. So this is going to be a compilation. I guess all of mine are, so whatever. But, so many things are coming to light to me. I'm being shown so much. 242. To really, thank you, Father, to really get me to look within myself, at myself completely. And I feel like, we, on your process in your healing journey, you've have no problem really looking at yourself, and when things are brought to you, you recognize, you're like, damn, there I go again, and you've been doing this so long that you don't get as bothered by it, and you don't stay in that energy as long as you used to. You're just like, dang, and you start calling yourself out. Okay, that's that part of it. But it seems, and I'm getting it's like the residual parts of the little bits, the kind of hard to reach places. You gotta get in there, That's what you're doing right now. You're getting into those been there a long time, hard to reach places, the last of the gook. The last of the gook. That's what you're growing through right now. Yay! Are we not doing so fabulous, or what? We gotta step back. And I listen to all these things, and this is really interesting, but this is the only way I know how to describe it. People. I feel like everyone and everything is like an interference. Thank you. So, and this is, and I've been talking to my daughter about this, and somebody else, I've said a couple things about The whole you want what you can't have thing is a thing, right? It's a whole thing. And you're beginning to recognize that it is a whole thing. But first it's like recognizing, hold on, wait a second. Let me step back and go, if I was to get this, is this what I really want? And then you're reminded, shh, hush, good boy, good boy. And then you're reminded of other times where it's like, it was great in your head, the thought in your head, hey, shh. The thought in your head, hey, shh, it's okay, thank you, it's all right, thank you, no, stop. All right, I'm gonna have to pause. So the things in your head, when it's in your head and it's a thought, it's great till you like get it and you're like, oh, that's nothing like I thought. I mean, you don't want this anymore. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to get at? Okay. Hopefully. And I was prompted to say 444 after that. I can't see the time, but the time is 6 something. But I was prompted to say 444. So we do it, okay? And then we have... So I've been shown things like that, you want what you can't have. Because you have a great imagination. You painted such a great picture. I'm not saying not to do that. I'm just saying, what are you doing that with? Thank you, Father. Now we're getting somewhere. What are we doing that with? If it's in the past, is it possible that we're painting a picture of something because we had a taste of, please, we had a taste of something that maybe appeared to be a certain way, but you got that hit in your soul. See, you weren't as trusting in yourself then, but you are more now. Things are coming back up, and you're being told to look at it this way. Spirit is telling you, God's telling you, your higher self, whatever, your intuition, your gut is telling you to take a second look at it. You're second guessing for a reason. The devil's in the details. Get to the nitty gritty, right? Get to the nitty gritty. That last little bit, the freaking mold, that last little bit you need to get out before it's all clean and perfect and pristine. Getting that last little nitty gritty out. But it seems like it's almost the most hidden, right? Because it's the smallest part. So you can't maybe see it as well. Maybe you got to get light on it better, because it's right there in the corner in the crevice, and it's shaded, you barely can tell. You're like, got to get in there. You got to put some light on it, and then you got to clean it, dig that shit out. It's the last little nitty gritty bit before your next phase. So you're getting so good at this, but like I said, be easy, because it's the hidden. It's been there. It's like, not saying hidden it like it's so deep within you. It's what tucks away in the cracks that's so little, it's not that big of a deal that it gets overseen. It's so little that it gets overseen. I'm going to pause for a sec because I want to write something down. Okay, I'm back. So getting that last little bit out before the next level. Getting clear. No two of wands. I don't know why I said two of wands, but no two of wands, no double-mindedness, no being clear on what it is you really want. And going forth that way. So basically, everything I've been doing, don't do that. What is that you say? Being stuck on YouTube. Looking at things and stuff that do not speak life, love, or anything into your life. If it has to do with the past or any effery, your attention and your focus is going in the wrong place, and you feel the enemy. Say you're a gas station, okay? And you have the enemy side, right? And you're in the middle of a war, and your gas station is there, like, you're staying here, you're protected because, what, I don't know, whatever, that's just getting weird, but but you're neutral. Is this even a good thing? Anyway, say you're just say you're a gas station. I guess I don't know where the heck that's coming from, but and you got the good side, you got the bad side. No, that is stupid. That's not going to work at all. I don't even know where I was going with that. All right, hang on. Whatever you fuel, maybe that's why I was saying gas. Whatever you fuel, whatever you give energy to, whatever you water, whatever you think about, you speak about. But it starts with, what are you taking in? And what are you doing with that information that is coming into your mind space, you know? It's the little things that are hidden that seem like it's not that big of a thing compared to all the other stuff and things that you were. No, because you weren't identified with that. That was just, anyway, of how you thought and where your vibration and where you were at that time. Because, you know, if Earth is a school, I call it a battlefield, but whatever. If Earth is a school, human, you know, are the lessons, or whatever. Well, don't you have to move up in grade? So do your work, do your homework, get good grades, pass your tests, and then you get to move up another level, right? So pass your tests, move up a level. Why would I want to move up a level? Everything's great the way it is. Is it, though? I mean, are you just over exceeding with joy and that's all you think about is love and your life, and you just, it's like you're dead, but you're alive walking among the dead, but they're the ones, you know what I mean? Can they even see me? No, they can't. Because you're dead. You're at peace. But you're alive because you were born again. Don't judge yourself where you're at. If you make a stumbling mistake because your mind's, you know what I mean? There's distract or whatever. You're a human's gonna want to beat yourself up, but it's the old residual gunk that's hidden that's doing that. It's the last part of the ego. Pride, human, not love, darkness, the devil, whatever you want to call it. If it doesn't make your heart sing, if your heart's singing, your face will show it. Because you'll have a smile on it, or have a smile on you. Life is great. Don't take it so seriously. And what anyone thinks of you is none of your business, because you know what? Especially if you don't even know these people. Why would you take anything they have to say to anything? Because they're only seeing you from their perspective. So every single person that looks at you sees something different and different in you. And you're going to take responsible for all of that? How? Why? Do you have that much control over all these people? I guess so. And you didn't even know it. You weren't even trying to. You're like, I don't want to control you. I'm only worried about what I'm doing with my human, and if I can stay in integrity. And respectful. I was just asking myself in my head, I was like, integrity equals love too, right? And I was like, well, integrity is all of the good things. Integrity is you're not going to harm another person, right? Integrity is picking up after yourself, not littering on Mother Earth. Putting something back where it goes. Because you got it out of that place. You should go put it back where you got it. I'm thinking of like grocery stores and stuff. Not just leaving your shopping cart in the middle of the freaking place, putting it where it goes. And on your way, maybe grabbing another one. Seeing someone struggle. I mean, I don't know. Is that even integrity? Those things? I don't know. To me, it is. It's just being kind and helpful. Doesn't mean you have to just spend your whole day. I'm not even going to do that, because if I feel like I have to go to the point to have to over-explain everything that I say, then this isn't for you. I mean, maybe it is, so you get to hear it or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. To me, it's just self-explanatory, and people want to attack right away. Well, you know what? If you're attacking, that's it. Thank you, Father. If I feel like I have to explain, or if you feel like you have to over-explain something to somebody, you're feeling their energy projecting onto you of what they're lacking. They're going to get mad at you for. I don't take that for whatever, how that came out. But people react from their unhealed traumas. And I say react because usually a reaction is something that's just, and it's usually from a hurt place. You know what I mean? Like, I have super fast reactions. I walk in a room and I know where things are for all kinds of things. I'm not consciously aware that I do this, but it's been ingrained in me for survival since I was very young. So I don't have to consciously walk in anywhere and do any of that, because I've got such, wow, thank you, Father. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. I mean, I did, but I could never put it into words or explain it. Thank you, Father God. I love you so much. You are a true blessing. You're the best. I praise you. I've been trying to figure out why I don't have to, why let's, I apologize if you could hear my stomach. So right now I'm sitting here going, I shouldn't be saying I. Why? Well, people don't want to hear you talk about yourself. Well, I'm telling a story, and when I hear other people's stories, I get something out of it. So, hello, my name is Human. And I want to step in while you're on your little, See, it's like recognizing things that fast, and it doesn't, I'm not going to say it doesn't happen overnight. Why can't it not? Thank you, Father. Let's just flip it upside down. Let's not focus on that part, right? Okay, see, we're getting it. This is, I'm going through this, and you are seeing it for the first time as I'm going through it, and I think that's great. Thank you, Bob. That's just great. I say that a lot. What's up? Maybe I'll change it to grand. Spectacular. I heard somebody say wild. Whatever, Nick, shut up. There must be somebody out there that runs across this. There has to be, or I wouldn't be doing this. It's that whole, just say it. It's not up to you to figure that part out. I want to say to you, whew, right? I feel you, man. But you're like, I don't get it. Because I already know these things, but why do I not know them? But I know them, and then it comes back to me, and then it's like, it's a mind. For real, isn't it? I heard it's meant that way. Get out. Are you finishing my sentences, whoever you are? You're like, holy shit, there's another one. Yep. We'll have an understanding of each other when we all come together. There will be that spark, that same soul thing, ingrained in, in that's part of the soul. That's the soul. That's in it. It's part or whatever. That knowing, that inner knowing. Remember, all in its divine timing. And it's divine timing because it comes from the divine, but it's all in its time. All in its time. That's it. My foot is asleep. I'm starving to death. But let's not allow the last little bit, that last tiny little bit, it's just so tiny, it gets over, it's so tiny, take us out. It can happen. You've come too far. Because when you made that pact and you said, God, I am so ready to heal all of this. And then, whoo, your wish is my command. Here you go. Welcome to this magic carpet ride. Roller coaster. Talk about, it's like living all lives, every life. All over again. Like that. But it's not like that because years have gone by. And then there comes a time where you're just like, what are years and days? Anyway. Again, why would I even bring that part up if that's not what that is not speaking life. It's like contradicting, being a hypocrite about everything. It's a process. We are so, thank you, Father, 53 years, my verbiage, the way we articulate things, the way we speak, the way we spelling things. I know I keep trying to see the time. Cannot. In case you're wondering what I'm looking at, I cannot see it. I keep trying. Yeah, I can. 24:48. I gotta squint my eyes. I mean, I love you. I didn't mean to stand here this long, but anyway, clean it, and I heard clean out the closet, but it's not even a big closet anymore. Now it's just like that, all the way, you can't see in the crevice. It's just so minute. But it's got to go, because it's harmful. It's mold that infects your body. Go you. I understand that journey. I understand the pain from my perspective. Therefore, I can be close to yours. Does that make sense? I can understand that. To everybody that has ever been traumatized, and you don't go back there and it's not, it's sad for that little person, because it was just a little person. But you're a grown person now, and it was for a reason, because there's a lot of little persons being hurt right now. There's a lot of persons being hurt badly. But we're going to focus on all the great. And when we see the future, we see the future we want. The one that a father in heaven would paint, that did paint for his children, which is you. So if you just think about the earth and how beautiful it is, and that everything we need is on the earth and we can make from that. Get down to the basics, to the raw, to the natural. Speaking. To the beginning, which was the Word. And the Word was God. Out of love. So, there's that. Be blessed. You already are. You need not worry for anything, and really you don't. At this stage, at this part, because you have that peace. Because no matter what it is, out of everything, no matter what it is, you're going to get through it, because that's what you've always done. And you have that faith in the Father in heaven and His Word, and just by your own life, in your own testimony. People act like they believe you, but they don't. They just call you crazy when you turn your head. You know that. You're not bothered by that, because it's a human. I love you. Namaste.